3, 2, 1, let's go. It spun a little bit because of the bad asphalt. But will you look at the condition of these seats in the back? Look at this. There is not a single mark, not a single scratch anywhere. It's just flawless. Hello there everyone, welcome back. Today we are driving a 1995 Lexus LS400. Let's fire her up. This specific unit has only 88,000 miles, and I will attach the dealership information if you're trying to get this car and the link to it, because look at how incredible this car is for its age. It feels like an absolutely brand new vehicle everywhere. There's not a single sign of wear in this cabin. And we even got the adjustable seatbelt. But let's go take a look outside first. I do want to say a huge thank you to Loudoun Used Cars here of Leesburg, Virginia, for giving me this LS400 today for a test drive. I've never driven this specific body style. I've driven the LS430 and the LS460, but not the LS400. So I can't wait to try it out and see what it's like. But look at the shape of this car. Unbelievable. Can you imagine that this car is 1995? All right, let's open the rear door, hop inside the back. The doors are heavy, solid. Everything is quilted in leather, wood. We got the cigarette lighter with the ashtray. But will you look at the condition of these seats in the back? Look at this. There is not a single mark, not a single scratch anywhere. It's just flawless. I don't know who owned this car, but whoever did, they did a fantastic job. But will you look at this, the seats, everything, it's perfect. The armrest is not worn out. The rear climate vents, and these actually look exactly like the vents in the Infiniti Q50 from 2016. Talking about, you know, how advanced this car was for its time. We got the extendable cup holders, and everything here, you know, seems to work. Like everything, even the lights. Handle, very soft, pleasant headliner. This is probably, no, this is the most impeccable car of its age that I've seen. And it costs half of what a new Corolla does. I love the materials. Just top-notch quality everywhere. And we are filming at a partially abandoned golf club. So I felt like this would be good scenery since we're going back in time. But let's open up the trunk and the hood. So here we have a fairly decently sized trunk. It's not any bigger than a Camry nowadays is. So, but it looks good. You can still fit a lot of stuff in there. The antenna that slides out. Oh yeah, and we did open the hood already. Now we just gotta find, okay. And here's the release switch, very easy and simple. Look at that. All the factory stickers are on the hood. We got the 1UZ FE engine. I believe this unit pumps out like 250 or 260 horsepower, but over 300 torque, if I'm not mistaken. Ta-da. What a beauty. Look at how shiny these rims are too. But let's take a look inside this cabin. So getting in here, I'm greeted to super duper comfortable seats. We have the memory seats, the adjustable seat belts on both sides. There we go. Okay, now it looks good. We also have a sunroof. And I'm guessing, yeah, it still works perfectly. We have the auto dimming mirror. Lights also work. We have the lights that work here as well. Wow. We have the dual zone climate control, auto climate, FM radio, the cassette, the Lexus premium sound system, and you can also adjust your bass, your mid, your balance, everything through here. We have the traction button, heated seats, both sides, they work. This works too. Some extra storage space. And let's look at the glove box. 6-disc multiplay. Wow. Let's do a quick wiper test. Look at how the wiper, it's like a trolley bus. Now the steering wheel just feels great. It's thin, it's luxurious, great quality leather, auto adjustable mirrors. So talking about technology, this car has more technology and features than a lot of modern cars. We got the normal power mode here, and I think that's really it. That's all I wanted to go over. But let's do a quick horn test and get moving. We also have a floor mounted pedal like BMW, so you can really see the kind of cars that Lexus targeted back when they made this car. And setting off in this Lexus, oh, what a magnificent ride. Whew. It's like a yacht. It's very quiet on the inside. The pedal is nice and firm, so it's not like you're going to be getting any jerky movements when you press it. It's nice, firm, and there's a lot of feedback. And it's so quiet in this interior, you can whisper. The brakes are solid, responsive. The visibility is very good all around the car. And this is the kind of car that you just want to glide in. But let's put her into power mode. We get the ECT power, light show. Oh yes. There's no noticeable body roll or anything. Feels great on that. Let's get out on the freeway. Gets up to a good speed instantly. For $19.95, this car has a very good amount of power. And at 70, you're just gliding. Hugs the corner perfectly. For this age, this car doesn't even need an alignment. It already sits perfectly straight. Like, I don't have to add anything to keep the car on the road. Plant your foot down a bit and you got a good amount of torque from underneath the pedal. Let's go back to the normal mode. Wow, this actually feels better to drive than a lot of cars. seat is cushy, comfortable, like a bench. And I don't even want to go fast on this Lexus at all. Like, I just want to cruise, to be honest. There's a good amount of low-end torque here, so you don't have to depress the pedal much to get the car moving. Just a little bit of the input and it's building speed. Just like that. I would happily take this Lexus on a 14-hour road trip. This is magnificent. This is one of the best riding sedans that I've ever been in. And look at this. It just sits straight on the road. At 80 miles an hour, we're seeing about 2,400 RPM. So back even in that day, this car is fairly efficient at highway speed. And what's more surprising is that it's actually easy to maneuver this Lexus. It's agile, so you know, you give it a little bit of input and it listens to you. It handles way better than any Camry you can imagine. And there are a lot of Toyota inspired parts. So in Japan, they didn't have Lexus, they only had a Toyota. I don't remember exactly what this was called. I think it's not a Celsior, but some kind of name for this Toyota model. And you can see like the dashboard, all of this is very Toyota inspired. Wow. When I say this Lexus can move, it really can move. Unbelievable. Like, the highway power here is excellent. Even by today's performance standards. Like, this is way more than enough. Look at how it starts to pass everybody. Like, you don't even have to depress it all the way. Once it hits 75, 80 and it starts moving more, it actually has a second breath open up. It feels like the car starts breathing more and more and actually getting better and better on the power. When I say it moves, you can see it in the video. It gets up to fast speeds in no time. But let's take an exit, do a 0 to 60 test, and we will head back and wrap up this test drive. I know a lot of you folks who watch my channel really love these older Toyota Lexus cars. So when I saw this for sale, I was like, I gotta drive this car. Because you will not find cars like that nowadays, just, you know, out there for sale. They are very hard to come by. right, so we are going to take our exit now, and we will do a 0 to 60 test upcoming. All right, so we're on the back roads now. I gotta say, this Lexus just feels incredible here too. So responsive, so plush. We got the RaceBox set up and ready to go. We'll also try the U-turn radius. Let's hope it's decent. Yeah, it's great. So we were able to make a full U-turn. So what we'll do is we'll head out onto the freeway and let the traffic through, and once the traffic is through, we're just going to do our acceleration test. I don't want to do it in the city because, you know, there's traffic and the speed limit is very low. We want to make it as safe as possible. But if this Lexus can do it within 8 seconds, like, that is going to be great. There's nothing more you really need. Let's see how it takes the corner. Very nice, just a little bit of body roll, but not much. Still very controlled, very settled. Let's head on out here and let's merge. All right, that was a little bit risky, but oh well. Talking about highway power on this car. Unbelievable. So the speedometer accuracy is not bad. It's maybe like 1.5 miles per hour off. So when it's showing 76, 77, it shows 75 on the GPS. Again, not bad at all. But let's let the traffic through and do a 0 to 60 test. 3, 2, 1, let's go. It spun a little bit because of the bad asphalt. 7.98 seconds and 10.72 on the 1/8 mile. I know we can do better than that. We can definitely do better than that. I'd say we could probably do a 7.5. Now let's see what we got on the trap speed. And on the trap speed we got 75 miles per hour on the 1/8 mile trap speed. Like, wow. All right, but let's come on out here and do it one more time. Drag meter. All right, we should be able to do it way better now. All right, this seems like a good straight. All right, let's let that traffic through. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Needed a little bit of time to catch traction. And let's see if we can do any better. 8, no, we didn't do any better. So 7.98 so far seems like a good baseline. There is another way to try and do it a little bit better, is to give it gas gently and see if that helps us get off the line easier. But I'm not too worried about the 0 to 60 here. But the fact that it can trap 75 miles per hour on the 1/8 mile, that's what impresses me in this Lexus. 1995. definitely the kind of car you could get and you can drive it another 20 years and it will still be driving well. You got no electronic gimmicks, none of these, you know, iPads. Just a nice classical car. It's exactly what you would want from a car like this. Yeah, bro. Sure. Sure you all see his tag 318 2CG Virginia. So yeah, this is the kind of nonsense that we gotta deal with here in the DMV. Every single one of them feels like just they're entitled for all of this, and you know, they're gonna follow you. I mean, I don't know, I just don't like to deal with this nonsense. Well, everybody, this wraps up our test drive. I hope you all had a lot of fun with me today. Always cool to run into some psychos here and there. I mean, what else? They're always somewhere. But yeah, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And if you're looking for this kind of Lexus, make sure to check it out. Super clean unit. And until next time.